Hello everyone and welcome back. My name's Nicholas and this is Major Crit. Here we are in the stone temple making our way through. I believe, yeah, we're about to go through this door. Since we have a key. Hello. That reminds me of something we had in the ice dungeon. Are these all piled up on top of one another? Yeah. Let's go ahead and go for an Goron Link. And also, see what enemy... Ah, these guys. Oh, well. 2 for 1. I'm surprised getting hit by those things doesn't hurt them. Well, whatever. Anyone else around here? There we go. Alright. So I'm assuming it's all mirror shield from here on out. Oh. Where'd you come from? So we've got blocks to get rid of. We've also got these things on the wall. I'm assuming a lot of these are going to be fakes or just like spawn enemies on us. Now do those guys like infinitely respawn? Because I was pretty sure I'd killed that one. And then I went back and defeated it again. So, like, I'm not sure if... And then it came back again, or I think it came back again. Yeah, there it is, definitely. They definitely return. Just to make so you can't just, you know, shine your shield on things. Okay. I was pretty sure only one sun needed to be hit, but, you know, I like to make sure. And what do we have here? Oh, a stray fairy. Again, I should be checking that more often. I just haven't been remembering. Alright, so there's another one in here somewhere. Maybe in that other chest we can see it on the map. Or maybe somewhere else. We'll keep an eye out though. On the roofs and the ceilings and other places where there might be things in. I wonder if it matters how long I hold my shield. I think it does, because that seemed like a really short time that the mirror was reflecting the light, or shooting the light, I guess. It probably was a better way to do that, but I've not really tried fighting those guys much. Alright, another stray fairy. Very good. And we're all clear for this room. Alright. Kind of want to wait for that little guy to spawn. Yep. You don't often see that in this game. Just infinitely spawning enemies. That's not a mechanic they use very often. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this will be enough. Nope, no, it's not. Ah, alright. Let myself get a bit distracted there. Alright. Yeah, you're really what's making this room have any sort of difficulty. Also the fact that I can't keep my aim centered. Alright. So we'll try this one more time. Try to get ourselves lined up so that we can just... Ah! This is really annoying. I'm finding this stick to be just responsive in all the worst ways. Because it's gonna be... I need to charge this enough time so that I can run over here, lose time, and do this, and still have enough time to... There we go. Luckily, you only need a very short time to actually destroy the block, but I still struggled with that, as you saw. Come on, I got such a wide sword. Why can't I hit him with one of these swings? Alright, more with you guys. So is a ranged weapon what we want to use here? Alright. 20 rupees. Anything in here? 20 rupees. Alright, weird. Weird room in general. Oh, let's move on. Alright. What do we got here? Just a thing we need to deku through. Yeah, they're really making you use all the masks from all the dungeons in this dungeon, which I like as a kind of a wrap-up. Oh, there's a thing we can hit as a Goron. Maybe we should do that. Oh, and there's a chest here. I was landing to turn around and grab the rupees. Nice. Great fairy. So we've got another one somewhere in here. Let's go ahead and Goron up. Huh. Okay, so what happens when we hit that? Makes a button up here. Let's go ahead and run for that, and by run I mean roll. Ah, that's so annoying. I don't know why I can literally walk through lava, but when it comes to, you know, a wall of fire, oh no, that's much too dangerous. Okay. So will it help if I get the camera centered, or is it going to move the camera on me after I press a button? Man, okay, I really need to keep up the speed here. Like, I can't be bouncing around, but it's such a narrow space. Alright, let's try again, because I think there's a good chance that this is, since it's a kind of a hidden bonus chest, it'll be for a fairy. And we will definitely want to get all the fairies. If it's just some rupees or something, that's going to be a pain in the neck, but, you know. Come on. Just barely. I think I just barely made that. Alright, and that releases that up way up there. Let's go ahead and go through the upper section of the room. The first knight comes upon us quickly. I need to have a look at this dungeon map again and get a feel for how far along we are. So we're pretty sure the dungeon is going to flip at some point. I don't know how... Lots of treasure chests. So I generally use treasure chests to denote how far along I am. Because often you'll return to the same room multiple times, either, you know, at a different elevation or flipped over or whatever. So, you know, my guess here is that, you know, we'll be returning to these rooms multiple times. So there's lots of chests that... So there's lots of chests that we won't be able to get through the first time, and we'll have to come back through in the inverted thing. I still don't know how we're going to invert things, but looking at some of the room designs, especially early on, it was like very, very obvious. You know, especially, you know, all the chests that we've spawned in, and then they spawn in literally, you know, on the roof, facing down. I'm trying to get... How do I turn around? I mean, not like that, right? I'm trying to get a good angle. But that just doesn't seem possible. You'd think that with all the lava going on, that, there would be plenty of, you know, updrafts. Man. I have a really hard time controlling Deku Link in flight for any sort of, you know, cornering. As you can see, obviously. Okay, let's take the corner a lot sharper this time. Oh. Okay, there we go. And we don't want to get hit by that guy. There we go. This is feeling a lot better. There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, you're meant to just barely make it, I think. Am I gonna get exploded? Gotcha. That guy was really on my tail. Nice. Stray Fairy, fist one, third of those. I think I've not been doing good on... I've probably missed some. I'm gonna have to go back through. I mean, I always do, right? I don't think I've ever gotten through entirely clear. If I was really good, I would be, you know, making marks, keeping track of what rooms I'm sure I cleared. Now that's a laugh. That sounds a lot like Ganon from the Ocarina. That's a Garo Master! You can't fight him like an ordinary Garo, just dodge the swords! Where? There we go. Alright, so he's got flaming swords. I'm assuming if I try to... Okay, if I try to block his swords, he's gonna set me on fire. Alright. Well, luckily I do enough damage that was quick anyway. To think, what was it? He was, wah! It was kind of his laugh. To think, I would be defeated. Although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. It shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. So, invert, flip. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. That is a law of Ascaro. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever stood directly on top of a chest that spawned in. Now, it said, like, the arrows of, you know, sacred light or whatever, so... The light arrows. Interesting. Normally you get those, in, like, the final dungeon. Alright, we've only got one item left. One bottle left, and then I think these are for, like, temporary quest items. We've got all those, one special mask, and then just 5 other masks. So yeah, we're making good progress. We've got all the songs. And I'm assuming I'm going to... Here, let me put that there, because I'm going to want to be double-checking. Okay, an MP4. So it costs twice as much magic as... Aim it, Sacred Light at Evil. Yeah, it costs twice as much. Okay. Oh. Oh, one of you. It's a hip loop. Quickly dodge it if it charges at you. But can't you do something about that mask it's wearing? Yeah, these guys have shown up in many Zelda games. And generally what you want to do is... get him with the old hook shot. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, okay, so blocking them to bounce off the shield is not the method. That works for other similar enemies, but not these guys. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Yeah, a very strange room. Berries and pots? No? Rupees and pots? I saw some hookshot spots. What are we aiming at? Here. I don't think we can get to that door. That's not going to happen. Did I see another thing we could maybe get to, though? Yeah, could we get inside that kind of caged area, or is that something on the return trip? Also, where's that hookshot I saw on the ceiling? Oh, it's all the way over there. Alright, well that's fine. Gets us back here. Okay, so, man, the dungeon's gotten dark. I'm not used to that. I guess since the dungeon has such a focus on sunlight, it's the only one that's actually, like, lit by sunlight. All the others are just sort of ambient lighting from who knows where, because they're all indoors. Alright. So there is no way for me to get inside there, right? I'm not seeing anything we can interact with right now that might hold a fairy. There's a switch and a door that we can't access right now, and they look like they're upside down. We broke all the pots. Yeah, we'll probably have to return here. In fact, we can see that there's a chest here that we can access. Hello. It's an Igor! Simply attacking it is no good. I say you should pay attention to the subtle changes in its eye. So shoot the giant Cyclops monster with an arrow in the eye. Possibly a light arrow if we want to get fancy. Except for some reason it didn't let me. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright. That was a bit weird. I feel like we didn't do it quite right, but, I mean, he died in the end. I think hitting him with the light arrow caused him to get get that yellow eye thing going. Oh, nice, another stray fairy. But more to find. In fact, there's 2 more treasure chests in here. I can feel I'm standing somewhere. I think the thing is that when I'm standing on top of a treasure chest, my controller vibrates. So when I'm standing here, it's telling me that there's a treasure there. And obviously there isn't, so it must be one that's unlocked at a later point. Maybe coming back. So we're back to the beginning. So is it time to flip the dungeon? I feel like we probably missed some stuff. Like, we don't have anything that can reflect onto that, right? Yeah, we got, in fact, a line of 3 treasure chests here that you can see on the map. Like, surely at least one of those we can unlock now. Let's have another look around the place. Oh, we might be able to use a light arrow on that sun mask thing. Anything else? Oh, how do we not... I think I saw that in the, like, opening cutscene. How did I not remember to shoot it? Alright, so there's one of them. 2 more to go. Can we jump across there? Maybe if we use a bunny hood, it'll work out. Maybe without the bunny hood we could have done it, but just to make sure. Oh, nice, stray fairy. Okay, and let's try out a little bit of science here. What happens when we hit a sun thing with a light arrow? It activates and spawns a chest on the ceiling that we'll get when we flip the dungeon. Alright, but yeah. But that is kind of a confirmation that the light arrows do function as sunlight for the purposes of doing this stuff. Everything that reflecting with our shield does. It's just more expensive because it uses arrows and a bunch of magic. Actually, speaking of which, I was reading up on something, and I want to try it out. And we're going to have to leave anyway. I want to go and buy some milk. Because, I was looking some stuff up about Romani Ranch, trying to get it figured out. And, I was reading about Chateau Romani, and how if you drink it, not only does it, like, fully heal you and everything, but it also gives you infinite magic for the rest of that 3-day cycle. And, man, if we're going to be using a lot of light arrows, which are very mana, or, you know, magic hungry, then having unlimited magic sounds like a really useful thing to do. So let's go ahead and get, 1 second, I think, is it 200? It might be 200 rupees. Not trying to do that, not trying to do that. Let's go ahead and run over here. Get our 100 rupees for free. That someone, I don't even know, like, who put these rupees here? Like, what purpose do they serve? Because, like, when you find all the rupees in a dungeon or whatever, right, you just kind of don't ask too many questions, because it's just a dungeon. It's all kind of made up in puzzles and traps anyway. Like, there is no good explanation for why it's there, so we don't try to explain it. Or if we do, we just get annoyed and give up eventually. But this is like in a town, right? Where people live. 10 p.m. Aha. Alright, 15 minutes. Come on. Don't know what happened there. Obviously, wasn't hitting my stick quite right. Speaking of inversion. Link's so cute with his little milk cat. Now, the funny thing is, like, they complain about... Hey, a fairy. We don't need that one, though. Almost the right color, though. They complain, like, if you go in here and you're not wearing your Romani mask, they're like, oh, only members, you know, wearing the mask are allowed in. And only members wearing the mask can buy the milk. But literally no one else at the milk bar is wearing this stupid thing, right? So it's like, they're totally just messing with a kid, right? I know, maybe once you're a longtime member, you don't have to worry about it, but... You know, young Link has to follow all the rules to the T. Alright. To get that back before we forget, so we can have maximum time to do this dungeon. Yeah. I was wanting to do this earlier, but they don't open till this time of night. Have a drink. Chateau. There we go, that's the stuff. Drink to replenish all your magic power. To drink even improves your stamina. Swirl it around with your tongue to enjoy its flavor to the fullest. Alright, so I believe I can... Man, 200 rubies. Better be worth it. What I read about the magic being infinite better work. Yeah! I don't know if I've ever bought it before, because I was always, you know, balked at a 200 rupee price for, a thing. But yeah. That can definitely be worth it. Alright, Song of Soaring. Let's get to the Stone Tower again. And get flippin'. Are we gonna have to play songs and do all that again to make the bridge? Yes. That's annoying. Alright. Here, we're getting kind of near the end of the episode anyway. So what I'm going to do is sort this out. And then next time when we come back, I'll have all this puzzle done. Not that much of a puzzle. And we'll be ready to flip the dungeon and see what happens on our second visit through the Stone Tower Temple or whatever it's called. See you guys then. Bye.